Today is another day in the fish room, as you can see, and we just got a package of fish from
Fisher Reptiles.
Fisher Reptiles. Thank you, Dad.
And we've got to see Sam.
And we got to meet Sam, a very nice guy. They're packaged very well.
So what do we have in
packing paper on top, and then the fish we got is he was rehoming a red eye rainbow shark here.
Lift him up a little bit so I can see him.
Very beautiful fish. We'll be able to see him better once we put him in the container before we let him into the tank.
He's pretty cool.
And he's very adorable. We have two others in this tank. Actually, they're low, so it looks just like them.
Where do we have two others?
In the 150, so we have two rainbow loaches, which are not the same species, but they look identical. So that's what I'm going to call him for now, even though he is a shark. And then we got 6 super red bristlenose. So we have 3 in this bag.
I can't see.
That are double wrapped, so they have the tied on either side with oxygen in the bag. Very nicely packaged. They could probably be in here probably about like 20 or so hours. Nice, easily shipped. How you package them. And then here's the other 3, nice full of stomachs.
Can I see those? Okay, there you go.
They're an inch and a half. We're probably gonna put them in with the African fry, give them a piece of wood so the African fry have a cleanup crew. Now that they've fully acclimated to our water, I'm gonna put the 2 groups of bristlenose that we got into the African fry tank. So it is very important, I cannot urge this enough, that when you get Plecos, and especially babies, or any, that you should have wood in their tank. You gotta do your own research and make sure that's what they want. But most Plecos, like bristlenose, want wood to be in their tank. So I'm going to use some wood that I've already sunk in another tank, because they eat the microorganisms that grow on it, the algae that grows on it, and they eat little bits of the wood. And I also put a piece of choco log in there. So normally you don't want wood with Africans, but this wood isn't going to release any tannins, and if it does, it's going to be a very small amount because I've already soaked them for a few months. And then, there's daily water changes on this tank, so it shouldn't really affect it. But if it does, I will keep measuring the pH because Africans like it a little bit harder. And bristlenose really don't care. They like it a little bit softer, but they can do whatever they want to because they can tolerate a lot. You can see a bunch of the babies there. So there's probably about 80 in here. We haven't had any casualties yet. And you can see their little orange bellies. I just fed them some brine shrimp not too long ago. And you can see some rotella red in here. That's branching off nicely. And that's this 10 gallons. So they're probably going to get upgraded to about 20 long here soon. And you also have to have a lot of hiding spots for your bristlenose. So you can see how much air is being pumped in here, and I'm also heating it. Plus daily water changes. So now I'm going to release them. Now I just opened up the top of their bag. I'm going to pour them in. Now I just opened up their bag and I'm going to pour them in. Normally you want to get like a bucket, have a net over top of it and pour their water out. So if you're buying it from your local store, that's what you'd want to do. But I trust his water. So I'm just going to leave the water in with them. And I'm going to get them to go out hopefully. I might have to put down the camera to get them to come out. I'm not filming great. I'm so sorry for how I'm filming right now. Just worried about the fish, trying to get them out. Okay, you can see. There he goes. All 3 of them. So you can see one. Let me get the glare. Let me get it focused in so there's no glare. There you can see it's just focused on him there. There's one. He's only about an inch long, but he looks a lot bigger on camera. There's 2. And there's... let me see if it'll focus. Oh, there we go. It's kind of focusing on him. And there's 3. And you can see their African fry back here. Still doing good. And here we go. We got these 3 as well. And hopefully we're gonna get them. Hopefully we're gonna get them to start moving down. Okay, one came out. Annoying thing about Plecos is they can stick to the side of the bag and then they don't want to come out. But yeah, we got most of them out. We got 2 more. Okay, there we go. They've got them off the corner. I'm gonna put the camera down and then get them out. Dump them out. You can see one there. Kind of looks like a male. You can sex bristlenose by how many bristles they have on the nose. If they have a lot of bristles, then it's probably a male, and if they don't have that many, then it's a female. But most of those are too young to sex right now, but you can see them in their quarantine tank along with the fry, doing good. And I'm good. Hello, Reflection. So this thing looks a little bit cloudy. It's not cloudy in person though. It looks like there's a lot of photo particulates, but those, I don't know what those are that are showing up on camera. But here is our Loach. Not Loach, our rainbow shark. Let me see if I'm getting the light for you. There's the rainbow shark. A nice herbivore when they're younger. Once they get older, they start eating a lot more meat, more protein, less work. A nice fish. Very beautiful. And Fume. He is now in the tank. He's looking at that. You can see the Jack Dempsey behind him. And there he goes, down to the plant. Looking out at the piece of wood. Ah, there he goes. And here's the jewel stick with the shield of the camera. And a gourami, a honey gourami. And then there's one of the parrots. All doing really well. The fry, you can see one of the Plecos there, doing great. Will it focus? It will. You can see the beautiful coloring on that guy. And there is my thumb for reference. So he is very tiny. And you can see another one over there. So they're all doing good in here. And I'm also going to give you an update on the rest of the tanks, just this room down here. Here's Stephen and Stephanie's tank. There's Stephen, looking beautiful as always. And Stephanie, where is Stephanie? Well, let me see if I can find Stephanie while you look at Stephen. I just saw Stephanie a minute ago. But she looks like she's hiding right now. She's right there in the cave. I don't know if you can see her eye looking back at us. She's in there. When you are trying to reach South American cichlids, you should always have a cave that's small enough for the female to get into, but not the male. So if he ever starts being aggressive with her, she can go and hide. Which I believe that's what's happening here. And then, over here, is Lemmy's tank. He's going to get an upgrade here soon. Beautiful fish. Coming up to see if I have any food for him. I also added this cat fishing with him that we got when we were getting the 180 from Baltimore. This tank needs a nice water change on. Sorry for the cloudiness. Lemmy's been digging, so over here, sorry for the reflection. It looks nice and clear. But I come over here and tell him murky because he was just digging. And here is the opal gourami, who needs a name, on how it focuses. And you see all the African fry that are a little bit older than others in here. Corridors. Where's the autos? Because we just got 4 autos for this tank. You can see one there. And you don't see the others, but they normally are together. And then you can see the 2 angels here, doing great as always. Looking beautiful. You can see how much bigger they are than the others that we just got. There are the guppies, the trio that we got. Look very nice. And then you can see this tank again. Let's see if you can see the loads. Not loads. There's the rainbow shark, out and about, bright colors, not getting bullied. Doing magnificent. And there's the Jack Dempsey, the parrot, the Severum, the pike, an OB that's going to have to come out because there's a lot of driftwood in here. And then there's also an Oscar. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, if you would like and subscribe, that means a lot to us as we're a new channel. And if you didn't like, and you just liked the video, and please tell us what we can change to help improve the quality of our videos and improve your enjoyment quality. But have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.